Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Before starting my video, if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please do, and do not forget turn on notifications as I'm sharing everyday great contents for you. Alright, in this lesson I'm going to continue with the mathematical functions, and maybe we can refresh our memory using average and summary as well. Let's open a new query section. Alright, and do not forget select correct database. Select it. Alright. Let's work with our examination table. Select start from TBL exam function 5. Yep, we have examination results, average, great. Okay, let's start with the absolute. So, okay, I'm gonna make it command line. For a moment, I'm not gonna use my table. Let's select ABS. What is ABS? It's coming from absolute, guys. So it's taking an integer number, making an integer number an absolute value. So what if I say function 5? As you can see, the result is 85, which is absolute. So as you can see, I don't have any column name. Let's make it meaningful. Absolute number, function 5. Perfect. Let's make it command line. Let's continue with select power. What is power? Power means if you use power, let's have a look. There is a tooltips here, and the first one is the expression, the second one is power float, and we're going to get a return. So let's say 2 comma 2 and see the result. This is 4. How can I say? It is calculating 2 power 2. This is how it's calculating the result, okay? These are basic mathematical calculations, and I'm just sharing with you the most used ones. Let's say as calculate power function 5, as you can see. Alright, let's make it command line again. Let's continue with what can I show you? I guess I can show you square foot. Yep. Let's say 25 function 5. The square foot is 5 for 25. So 5 times 5, it makes 25. I think it makes sense. Let's say it's a square foot, right? Hopefully it's the square foot. Alright. Let's continue. Or square root. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Okay, I'm gonna use. How does it look like? Okay, let's continue with select. Is there any mathematical function? Actually, I have ceiling and floor as well. Let's use the floor first. If you have a floating number like 5.25, as you can see, the result is 5. What if I say sailing? Is that sail or sailing? Yeah, sailing. It becomes 6. What's the difference between floor and ceiling? Okay, ceiling makes the number, the floating number, um, closest highest one. So 521 closest highest number is 6, right? I'm gonna make it command line. Let type 6. and let's use floor again. This is the closest lower number. It is going to be 5. Let's function 5. As you can see, 6 and 5. That's how we're using ceiling and floor methods, actually functions. Perfect. Let's make those command line. All right. So let's work a little bit on our tables. Function 5. So what if I would like to calculate somehow the square root of my average, right? Let's make a summary of my average, and let's see the summary of average 1011. And if I would like to use square root of this number, the function in function, you're able to use function in function. Oops, function 5. This is the result. Yeah, let's make this selection command. Continue with the another example. tbl exam function 5, and let's try to use this time sailing. Actually, I can use sailing or floor with this result. Let's have a look. So we have a floating number here, right? So let's use it. Let's use sailing, this result, and we got 32 as a result. Perfect. Is it possible to use sailing and floor according to the floating number? Yes, we can use if cases or when cases, but we're going to um, go through those lessons for the future time. Let's continue with those now. Let's copy and use floor right now. Function 5, the result is 31. Perfect. Let's continue. I would like to use absolute, but I don't have any negative number. So I can make a mathematical calculation and make it negative, and I can use absolute, I guess. Let's have a look again. tbl exams function 5. Perfect. Let's average, no, not you, average minus let's say okay, I'm gonna calculate average, the class average. Okay, this is class average minus average. Let's see the results then. All right, it's not gonna work because it must be another um query. Function 5. Okay, so I'm gonna put comma here. So I'm going to type here another query. Select average of average from tbl exams function 5. As you can see, I have average of my class, and these are average of class, and this number is average of each students. So let's make a calculation. If I say minus function 5, I have a result. So these numbers shows us which student has more or has less point according to class average, right? Okay. And if you would like to see any negative numbers, you can use absolute. This result function 5, as you can see, this is the result. but obviously there is no meaning for it. So we can add another column and we can say 22 passed, 15 failed, 8 failed. We can do it, but we're going to do this later. Okay, for now I want you to learn how to use ABS absolute function. Let's give a meaningful name, absolute numbers. Okay, function 5, all done. Perfect. And in the meantime, you learned how we able to use subqueries, function in function in one whole query. It is a good um, example, I think. Okay, let's make this comment section and let's go to about summary as well. TBL exams function 5. So the summary is, let's use the summary for exam 1. Exam 1. Exam not 1. Exam 1 is exam 1 actually. Exam 2. Exam 3. From TBL exams. Function 5. These are total gathered points from exam 1, 2, and 3. Let's say S exam 1, exam 2, and exam 3. Function 5. Yeah, this is how we're using summary, guys. It's a just quick refresh. I know we already finalized this summary, but we are doing our mathematical functions. I just would like to refresh your memory. That's all what I'm doing. Is there any other function to help us to find another meaningful result? So we can have an average number for each examination. So let's divide count star and let's see the results. What's going to be? Um, Here we go. Function 5. As you can see, we count all students and we divide this number to each summary of exam 1. So this is our examination 1 average, examination 2 average, examination 3 average. Instead of this, we can use average of examination 1. Let's use it. The result must be the same. As you can see, result didn't change. Okay, I'm gonna keep both of them and make command line. Hopefully you understand how we are using mathematical operators and mathematical function together with the subqueries and function in functions. Let me see how minutes have been done. It's already been 13 minutes. I'm going to finish this lesson here, guys. Let's save our file. MSSQL math. I'm gonna say math operators and functions. Let's open our git bash and push all changes to our local repository. cd desktop, cd MSSQL, check out, oops, I always forget typing git check out development, git add dot, git commit double dash m math operators and functions lessons. Alright, let's enter git check out. Now we're going to merge to our main branch. Git merge development, all done. Let's have a look our log. As you can see, function lessons synchronized with main and dev. Perfect. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you hit the like button, I will be really appreciated, as it really motivates me to create new contents. And if you have any questions, do not forget to drop comment below the video. Take care of yourself. See you on next lesson. Bye bye.